Hey guys, this is Song Productions, aka None of Us Sound Free, and I'm back in Dandelion, which is brought to you, Jihae Part 22, if I remember correctly. And as always, as I was trying to say in the ending of the last part, I skipped over all the stat raising stuff, and here I am with another cutscene, since that's easier, a lot easier. When I have to like go over this stat writing stuff in time lapse, it's fun because I think it's kind of fun when my voice go all chipmunk like and you can't even hear what I'm saying and it goes, yeah. But it just takes a lot of effort, so I like it when I can do that without recording. Anyways, let's just go on with this. Yay! Ever since the night Jihae kissed my hair, oh, I remember that. I became red whenever I saw him. How can Jihae be so calm? Does kissing someone on the hair mean nothing to Jihae? Oh, I'm getting a headache. Why can't I think about nothing else all day long? Nowadays, Jihae seems to go out a lot, even on the weekends when he doesn't have work. Jihae's action is on my mind. I wonder if work is going well. He seems to be quite busy with work. Is he taking care of himself? And for him to kiss my hair? No, I should get this stuff off my mind. I went to the living room and found Jiun eating an apple by himself. Should I ask Jiun? If I knew a bit more about Jihae, would I feel less impatient? Hey. I approached Jian, who was munching on an apple. Jian hardly ever says a word. He usually communicates with Jihae with his eyes, and uses his mouth for eating much more than for talking. I think he might be more of a glutton than Jisoo. Maybe it was because he was a rabbit, but he would munch away at an apple the moment he saw it. When I called Jian, he stared at me with his eyes wide open. Don't you feel lonely because Jihae goes out often these days? You two were always together. Jian suddenly puts down the apple and drops his head. Did I say something to make him lose his appetite? I'm sorry, I was just asking. I couldn't make out what he was saying with his tiny voice. What did you say? I'm lonely. I could barely make out the words. I felt bad, like an adult who had done something bad to a child. Then, shall we go out to see him? And as soon as I said that, Jian approached me and held my hand. Whoa, his hands are really white. Yes. Jian always made me want to protect him. I want to see him. Hearing his small voice made me want to give him a big hug. Count me in. Does Jihae feel this way as well? Maybe Jihae was so stiff because he's already immune to Jian's cuteness and charm. Jihae apparently works at a big studio in downtown. I know where it is, but I've never been there. I hesitated for a moment, not wanting to bother him. I'm sorry, at work, but he's been so busy lately that we didn't have a decent conversation for the last 2 weeks. So today, I will definitely... Hey, what's going on? It's slow. Alright, here. Yes. Jian pulled me in the direction of the opposite, where the studio is. That's not it. I told Jian that it wasn't the building we were supposed to go, but Jian wouldn't listen. He pulled me so desperately towards another building that I had no choice but to stop at that building first. Eddie sent. We arrived at the door of an unfamiliar building. I saw a group of girls with familiar faces. Huh? When does he finish today? I'm definitely going to get his autograph today. Hey, I saw you standing behind me before. Did you just cut? Here. Jihae must be here, just as Jian said. These girls are. I recognize some familiar faces among the girls inside. Hey, it's that lady! Who? The girls who have never seen me before looked puzzled, and some of the girls who remember me began to whisper among themselves. The girls whispered almost amongst themselves and glared in my direction. Really? Oh my god. Why is she here anyway? What's she trying to do, huh? Shall we just get rid of her? Get rid of me? I'm gonna rat her to my sister. Let's see what happens then. High school students these days are really scary. Who's that next to her? Now they seem to be curious about Jian. Oh right, I saw him coming out of the stall with Jihae last time. Then he is he? For some reason I didn't want to know what then is he meant. Hey, he's really good looking too. Should we talk to him? No, he belongs to Jihae. Jian didn't seem to be interested at the fact that people were talking about him. Jian approached the girl with curly hair standing in front of the door. Scream? Everyone suddenly became silent and fixed their gazes on Jian. Even the girl with curly hair shut her mouth and blushed. Such weakness for good-looking guys. Jian opened his mouth. Go away. And I guess he wanted to tell them to get away from the door. But you're not supposed to go in there since they're doing a photo shoot. The girls with the permed hair answered in a high-pitched voice, but Jian wouldn't budge. Eddie's scent. Jian was talking about the scent again. Sorry, we're going in. The permed hair girl was confused, so we took the opportunity to grab the door. That lady's getting inside! Scream. We opened the door and quickly walked in. A photo shoot was going on inside. Many cameras and staff's fancy studio. It's something that I've seen many times on TV. Oh my god, yes. Whoa, that's close. Be careful with that hat. A man was sitting on a luxurious-looking red sofa. Long silver hair, slim figure, and long legs is Jihae. It's definitely Jihae, but why, my lady? Jihae discovered me and he looked quite surprised. He couldn't move. Eddie! Jian ran into the studio, disregarding the fact that everyone was staring at him. Jihae sent up the cameraman to not shoot anymore. I also wanted to go where Jihae was, but I couldn't move my legs. My heart was still pounding. Jihae suddenly seemed so far away. The person that lives with me in the same house and eats with me on the same table. I can't believe that. My lady. Jihae hugged Jian, who ran over to him and looked at me. And then he walked towards me. Such a handsome man approaching me. I couldn't take my eyes off him. My lady. He changed clothes. My heart began to beat even faster. Jihae is right in front of me. He's calling me. You're here. He spoke as he looked into my eyes. And suddenly I remembered the time him kissing my hair. My face flushed. Why am I acting like this? I wanted to act more normal in front of him, but I can't. Yeah. I didn't expect that you'd come here. Ah, really? My heart would not stop pounding. I'm glad. Oh, look at that little smiling face. Oh my gosh. Blah. Jihae smiled warmly at me. He's glad. He said he was glad that I came here. Why does that make me so happy? Why? Eddie? Jian looked at Jihae and blinked. Would you wait just for a while until the shoot is over? Okay. As Jian nodded, Jihae looked at me. He's smiling softly and gently. He's really beautiful. Please take care of the young master until the shoot is over. Yeah, don't worry about him. I barely got those words out of my mouth as I calmed my pounding heart down. I can't take my eyes off Jihae. Jihae turned around and went back to the studio set. I'm sorry, someone came to see me. Jian stared at Jihae's back and then turned to look at me. Eddie smiled. Eddie, Jihae smiled? He smiled at you. Yeah. Jian nodded once and sat down on a chair in the corner. I stood there for a while and looked at Jihae being shot. I wanted to see Jihae looking so handsome a little bit longer. I understand. The day is over. I should take a rest and have a fresh new start tomorrow. Today is January 15th. Oh yeah, skip time. to the cutscene thing. Ah, yes, I received an unexpected phone call today. I was on the phone stuttering, trying to think of what to say. Please, just once, it can't be anyone else but you. Please, the pay will be good, I promise. But I'm still a student. The more I try to refuse to offer the stronger they ask for it. So here the story goes. Jihae's popularity was skyrocketing. He needs someone to manage his schedule and take care of his health. In other words, Jihae needs a manager. Is this really a part-time job? Jihae had hated having strangers around, making it impossible to get a manager. But without a manager, Jihae's schedules often collided with one or another, and the agency couldn't get in touch with him at times. So his agency called me, thinking that Jihae might accept me, who lives with him, as his manager. I shouldn't have said that I'm his family when I went to see him work last time. You'll be able to receive many benefits as the manager. But Jihae's manager, I don't really have time as I'm still a student, I'm sorry. I was refusing. I still haven't graduated from college yet, and I still don't know what I want to be in the future. But to be a manager of a model? I've had enough on my plate already. I didn't have the time to be Jihae's manager. I could hear them whispering amongst themselves. These people don't know when to give up. I had to refuse no matter what their offer was. I was going to say something when somebody grabbed my hand. Jihae? Jihae was standing right behind me. Jihae's cold hand grabbed my hand on the phone. Jihae took the phone away from my hand. I blinked in confusion. You can't just call people like this. Jihae said into the phone without a hello. If you keep this on, I have no choice but to quit. What? Jihae hung up as the phone, a voice in the phone protested. No, wait! I apologize for troubling you. No, it's okay. Is it okay to quit? I don't need to work anymore if it causes you trouble. It's not really important to me anyway. Jihae's expression was cold as ice. But how could you quit so easily? You're going to quit just because it troubles me? Are you serious? Who quits for such a reason? You've worked for several months already, and people are not acknowledging your talent. You have fans who love you, and people who see your potentials. Do you mean it? I know for certain that those people really care for Jihae. They're trying so hard to get him a personal manager. The phone rang again. It's probably the agency. This agency really cared for Jihae. Why would he possibly want to quit? Both of us remained silent until the phone stopped ringing. I thought that Jihae might pick up the phone, but he didn't. When the phone finally became silent, Jihae spoke. And I have to end the episode here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. My bad behavior.